Hi everyone, this is Jonathan Colson with JohnnyJoomla.com, and this is the first video in a series, How to Build a Professional Website or Blog using Joomla. In this particular video, you will learn how to get started with hosting, how to install Joomla with a one-click installation, and the basics of how the Joomla backend works. So let's get started. The first thing we need to do is choose a domain name, the name of your website, and choose a host. There are thousands of different hosting companies out there, but today we're going to get started with HostGator.com. In my opinion, HostGator is one of the best hosting companies. They have very good support, they have very good prices, and they have a whole lot of options to choose from. And if you check my notes below, you'll find a review on some of the best hosting companies. So let's go ahead and get started here. We need to click to view the web hosting plans. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the hatchling plan here. And once you're here, you're going to have to enter your domain name that you've chosen. It'll let you know if it's available. Skip over the .net. They try to get you to buy that as well. You need to enter a username, a security PIN, your payment information, and down here they have a few add-ons. None of these add-ons are required for your Joomla site, but they can be helpful in certain ways. Domain privacy basically sets it up so that someone can't do a search on you and find any of your personal information. Site lock is an additional security feature that can be used with your website. It basically scans your website for problems. So I'm going to go ahead and click both of those off. I don't really need those. So go ahead and move to the bottom, agree to the conditions, and create your account. Now after you've created your account, you should get an email from HostGator. And in that email there should be a link to your control panel as well as a login and a password. Alright, so go ahead and follow that link to your control panel. Enter your username, your password, log in. Once we're logged in, we're going to go down to the software services section right here. Click on quick install, and this is where we install Joomla. So this is basically a directory of a whole bunch of software that we can install with one click onto our website. So if we click on Joomla down here in the CMS software section, click continue, and we're going to enter some information. We're going to go ahead and install the website in the root folder without a subdirectory. So go ahead and enter that information and click install now. After the installation is complete, you're going to have a congratulations window pop up. Within that window, you're going to see your admin login URL as well as your username and your password. So go ahead and open this URL. Remember your username and password, and we're going to log in here. Now that we've installed Joomla, if you go to your domain name and put that in the URL, you're going to find your bare bones website. So this is what your website looks from the front end, and this is the back end of the website where we're going to make all the edits to it. To start off, let's change the auto-generated password that was created when we installed Joomla. To do that, go to Users, click User Manager, and here you're going to find Super User, which is you. Click on that. Scroll down to the password, enter your new password, and then click Save. To get going, we're going to start off with a Joomla 101. To do this, I've actually opened up an existing website I have that already has a lot of components installed, and I was going to show you the front end as well so you can see what those components and modules and plugins all do. The first element we're going to learn about is the menus system. So if I go over to the menus drop-down, you're going to see a list of all the menus that show on my website. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the main menu here. One of the first things you'll notice about this menu is that it actually has a hierarchy. So if you look at Home, Order Now, those are regular links. But once you get to learn more, it actually has a hierarchy, and these links are placed underneath it. So if we go to the front page here, you'll actually be able to see how that works. When I get to this third link, there's a drop-down module that comes down. And that corresponds to these links here. Now if I wanted to add a new menu item, I would just click New. I would enter the menu item type. Let's say we want to link to an article, a single article, and we're going to choose then an article that we want to link to. I'm going to click the About Us page. I then enter the title, which shows on the front end here, an alias, and basically that's going to be used for SCF URLs. And that's it. If I then wanted to edit it later, just click on whatever menu item I want to, change the parameters, and save it. The next element we're going to learn about is the Joomla content system. So if I go over to the content dropdown, we're going to see Article Manager and Category Manager. So let's start with Category Manager. Joomla organizes all articles into categories. And as you can see here, I have 6 different categories already made. If I wanted to, I could actually tier these categories as well. If I wanted to create a new one, I just click New, enter the parameters, and there'd be a new one. If I go to the Article Manager, you're going to see all the different articles that are located in these categories. Each one of these articles shows the category underneath that it's located in. The next element we're going to take a look at is the Joomla component system. Components are basically programs that are installed into Joomla that have all kinds of functionality. Some of them are pre-installed, while others you're going to install yourself. Just to give you an example of what some of these components might do, JCE Editor was one that I installed, and that's a WYSIWYG editor. Mijo Shop is a store that's installed into Joomla, and SH404 SCF is a search engine friendly URL converter. So real quickly, let's talk about the difference between components and plugins. So while components tend to be the most extensive types of add-ons for Joomla, plugins are like programs that work behind the scenes to manipulate how Joomla works. Oftentimes when you get a component, actually it will come with plugins to help manipulate how that component works with Joomla. So just to get a better understanding of what we're talking about, let's go into the plugins menu and go to Mijo Shop. Once we're here, we're going to take a look at the catalog and go to the products. And as you can see, we have a few products in our store. So now if we go to the extensions menu and click on Plugin Manager, we're going to see all the plugins that are installed into our Joomla installation. So we're going to look at a plugin, and it's the type of plugin we're going to be looking at is a content plugin, and it's called Content Mijo Shop. What this plugin does is it actually allows you to plug in or display products from Mijo Shop in the front end of Joomla. So if we go to our Joomla site here and we click on the Order Now button, what I've created here is a custom order page. And so while normally you'd actually have to create a link to Mijo Shop or the store, which would take you to a dedicated page specifically for the store, I was actually able to use that content plugin to put these products right in the content, so I could really customize the way they showed in the front end of Joomla. So in this sense, this plugin literally plugged in products into Joomla content where I wanted them. Next we're going to go over modules. So if we go back to the back end and we click on extensions again, we're going to find Module Manager. So modules are a lot easier to explain because they actually represent content on the website. So if we look at the names of these modules here, we'll actually be able to find these modules on the front end of the website. So let's try to find the Connect with Us module. So if I click to the website again, click Home, I'm going to scroll on the page until we find that module. So if we go down to the bottom, you'll see that here's the Connect with Us module. So to go back, I'm going to click on this and see what this actually shows. So just to take a really quick look at this, you can see that the status is published, the title is Connect with Us, and that actually shows on the front end of the website because show title is checked yes or show. The position is bottom A, And so there's actually positions in Joomla where you can put these different modules. If we go to custom output, this is actually the code that displays this module right here. So as you can see, modules are actually a custom grid work of content that can be changed around however you would like. And depending on the template that you have installed on Joomla, those modules can be set up in any way. Which actually takes us to templates. Let's go to the back end again. Go to extensions, so I have to close out of this first. I'm going to go to extensions, and then we're going to go to template manager. So in Joomla, there are two types of templates. There are administrator templates, which is the type of template we're looking at right now. They're back-end templates, and then there are site templates. The site templates are the ones that you see on the front end, or that all of your customers see. So just to give you a little bit more of an understanding of what modules are and how they work in templates, I actually opened up the uThemes demo template for this template I'm using here. You actually see that they have the names of each module position, as well as some different styles for each module. Most themes do that, where they allow you to customize in the back end how they look and their preset styles. So let's scroll down just to get a little bit better look at that. And as you can see, mine is a very customized version of that. Alright, well, thank you for watching part 1 of our video series, How to Build a Joomla Website. In the next video, you can look over my shoulder as I take you through the entire process of building the website in Joomla. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a good day.